cheese phone. Who would have thought?
So stupid.
Look! Oh, E.C. Bueller must be his day off.
Now, if you take out this ultra-comprehensive sum-deductible type of policy, you're completely insured with an adequate income for life. That is, provided you don't expire before the policy does.
Now, would you mind going over that again? I don't quite understand about this.
Certainly. You see, it's really very simple.
It's called Herbalife.
Here once a month for 20 years, at the end of which time you're completely covered for life. Now, isn't that simple?
Well, it sounds reasonable.
It's a deal.
Knucklehead Smith makes a sale.
Well, no. The proposition sounds interesting, but...
It's you I don't like.
I'll think it over for a few days. Thanks for coming over.
Well, I'll call in a couple days.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Sure.
And stay away from my daughter.
That's funny. Sort of had him. Wonder what I did wrong.
Guess I shouldn't have spit on his rug.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Seemed like a nice guy.
At
first.
What are you talking about?
Hey,
Do
H.L.
you
Mencken.
know that every day someone loses a sale
Or an arm.
or creates a misunderstanding just because he does not speak intelligibly?
What?
In the next few minutes, we're
It's
going
Andy
to give you
Rooney's
some
godfather.
examples of good and bad speech and show you the main faults of most speakers. We'll show you some things to do and some things not to do.
Oh, you're over there
The first
now.
thing that every speaker should do is to learn the 3 basic aims of public speaking.
Lie, lie, and lie.
And
1,
check your zipper.
You must be heard.
John Hurd?
2, you must be understood.
Huh? What?
What's that?
3, you must be pleasing.
Do I please you? Do you find me pleasing?
Now remember these 3 points. You must be heard, you must be understood, and you must be pleasing.
Oh, and you must have a
Now,
wire
most
rack.
of us fall short in at least one of these 3 points. For instance,
Well, the fact is, we spent many nights in the
Panties.
jungle
Oopsie. Sorry.
looking for headhunters. One night, just as the
Tap pants.
sun was going down, we heard a noise in the bushes. Something was
dance belt.
creeping towards us.
No.
All of a sudden, it attacked us.
Yeah, that's it. It
was,
attacked us.
Scattered about.
An ostrich. Now, this ostrich.
What a pathetic loser.
many of us clutter up our speech with uhs and ers.
Yeah.
And in this way, we create vocal static.
Yeah.
We can be heard, yes. And we can be understood.
Yes.
But we're dull and boring.
Oh.
Now, here's another typical example.
This man's wearing a push-up bra. Now he's pleasing.
Student government is something we've all worked for. And now that we have it, we must make it work for us. We have all given our time and our ideas and our strength.
Please don't hit me, please.
Cherish it, nourish it, and make it live.
Poor child.
Most of her audience can't make out what she is saying.
And what a wire
So
rack.
she's not heard, she's not understood, and she's not very pleasing. Now let's look once more.
Funny thing happened up there in the station. See, I was sitting there waiting for the fellas. We were going
I
out.
was under the bleachers at the
guy
ball
come up
game,
to me
and that's when the
gave me a
cop
big
chased me out and
sign
asked me what I was doing.
This being
Pretty
his
much.
seat, and I said, Mister, I said, this isn't your seat. You see, I've been sitting here a whole lot longer than you seem to think I have. I think that
Garrison
since this
Keillor.
seat,
He's got it all wrong.
belongs
He's
to
the
me,
dummy
that this
and the
seat-
ventriloquist.
It's not hard to find fault
Don't
with that
worry,
speaker.
we've had him put down.
Many of his listeners won't be able to understand him, and those that do
Well, wish you
won't
were
admire
dead.
his sloppy speech. Do you know
That I have little bunnies
that
painted
the
on my
trouble with
knees?
most of
I
the
do.
speakers we have heard can be traced to one thing.
Tight under things.
Practically all of us would be better speakers if it were not for this one big fault.
Carelessness?
Huh?
Yes, carelessness is at the root of
This
most of
doesn't
the
look
ills of poor speech. If this speaker would concentrate upon overcoming his speech fault of saying and he could be an interesting and effective speaker. Does carelessness make you this type of speaker?
Think about it, won't you? Thank you.
Now, this girl is marked by carelessness
And the
because
devil.
she speeds over the words of her speech just to get them said. And she drops her voice at the end of sentences. So
And
her
she
audience
drops
has
to the floor and
difficulty
rolls
in
her eyes
hearing
into the
and
back of her head.
understanding her. Is carelessness making you this type of speaker?
Think about it, won't you? Thank you.
Or is your carelessness the same as that of the man who runs his words together, mumbles, drops his G's,
Drops
and
his
uses
pants and
generally
robs convenience
sloppy
stores.
speech? Have you found yourself yet? Do you know what your careless speech habits are? The important thing is to recognize the trouble and then take steps to correct it.
And then crush it
Now
like a
let's see if we can
cockroach.
help you. First,
Don't
every
open beer
good
bottles with
speaker
your
should
teeth.
practice opening the mouth wider than usual as he or she speaks.
And fresh breath,
In this
please.
way, the words can flow out and the audience can easily hear you. Speak with life and animation, yet speak deliberately. Use plenty of lip and tongue action. Yourself to enunciate clearly, so you will be understood.
And don't forget the wire
Speak
rack.
in low, full tones, so that what you say will be pleasing and appealing to the ear.
And potent.
Don't let your voice be high, shrill, and unpleasant just because you're a little excited. Keep it low and pleasing.
I like it that way.
Speak
Well, here's
with
young George
variety.
Patton, a patriot and into
Change
high-grade
pace
weed.
so that each sentence doesn't sound just like the other.
When
If
David
you
Dukes
want
is
to keep your
elected,
audience
we will
interested,
take over the
Your
country.
manner of speaking must be pleasant and interesting.
Do I please
And
you?
finally, let your voice and speaking manner reflect your own personality. Let it be sincere and typical of you, rather than stilted and stagey. For
Like me.
Ladies, I'm so glad to see you all here and see you looking so well.
It's an Aunt B
Our
convention.
subject this afternoon is flowers. Don't you just adore flowers?
She is one hot
Do
mama.
you see what I mean? Now, what she really meant to say was this.
My life is a hollow
I'm awfully glad
lie.
that you've come out today, ladies. Glad to see you looking so well. The subject of our discussion is flowers, one of which I'm particularly fond.
Poppies.
I know that many of you, too, share my great enthusiasm for this subject.
The idea is to be interesting. Interesting but real.
Firm yet yielding
Now,
to the
are there any
touch.
questions?
Professor Bueller,
Yes?
won't people think I'm peculiar if I start speaking differently than I ever have before?
People think that already,
Now,
you
that's a
dope.
good point. But I don't think you need worry about it. You see, your speaking voice will become more adequate
like
as
Brenda
you practice
Vaccaro.
the rules of good speaking. And your friends won't think that you're peculiar. On the other hand, they're more likely to admire you
For having the
for
courage to
having
come out in
improved
public.
your manner of speaking. Speak audibly, so you may be heard.
John heard.
Speak distinctly, so you may be understood. And speak with life and enthusiasm, so you may be pleasing.
And get yourself a good wire rack.
And remember that good speech will be a great asset to you always. It is the mark of a cultured person and a well-developed personality.
And a good friend.
Take pride in your voice and your speaking manner. Take pride in the way you sound.
Put out some chips or
You
something.
have
Didn't your
only
mother
one
teach you
voice.
anything?
Be careful how you use it.
But go off.
Look, there's a hammer and a sickle in that eye. Beware.
Speech! 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 Woo! Speech! Woo! Speech! Lip and tongue action! Woo! Woo! Author! Amniotic lizards? What's... Oh, aquatic lizards.
Hey, it's the Go-Go's.
Pretty girls make a pretty picture.
Skiing ostriches.
But where sky and water meet, you'll find water tournaments,
All right, keep 'em up.
contests,
Give me your money.
festivals, and ski ballets. Together, these spell aquatic wizardry.
Oh, that would never work in Scrabble.
And here at Cypress Gardens, Florida, ski
Young
schools
Nazis
start
are
at
led
any
to-
age, but the younger the better. The only requirement is ability to swim.
In 4-inch heels.
This part of the curricula is called the ground school.
Oh, sign me up for
Our
that.
skilings learn proper posture and balance.
Good, you know it's good.
All this in school, too. But don't get me wrong, these ski school marms not only teach water skiing, but are proficient in swimming, modeling, and acting.
And they really want to
The
direct.
first water test is always exciting. There are no ringers here.
This is positively the first try on water for this bunch.
So you know they're bound to fail.
Wait, I lost my trunks. Where are
Mass instruction works best because the kids have less tendency to allow their feet to spread.
Huh?
Here's the teacher, Chad Slabbody. Hello, Chad.
Watch the faces take on confidence as the kids gain experience.
And
Water
the boat
skiing
gains
is not
speed.
difficult. Almost anybody from 6 to 60 can learn to do this well after a 1-hour lesson. Happy landings are easy, too. You simply drop the rope and glide for shallow water until your momentum runs out.
What's momentum?
A rough house is good for young water skiers. It inspires relaxation, regardless
that's
of
a
how
bad
you get tossed
touch,
about.
Chad.
Forget about life jackets.
Water
This is
skiing
the
plays
50s.
no favorites. The girls do equally as well as the boys.
All right.
And here is Chad's girlfriend, Connie Slabbody.
They'll me wed someday.
Gee, I hope I'm skiing pretty. Gee, I hope I get a boyfriend. Gee, I hope I don't get acne. I'm having so much fun now.
Hey, that's my mom.
Now let's watch a senior girls class make a practice run.
What well-rounded lives these girls must lead.
It's the water skiing version of Seven Brides for Seven
Our
Brothers.
cameraman insists it's easier to ski downhill, but we straightened him out.
Yeah, he's got a new career now, pumping sour cream on 39-cent Doritos in Coral Gables.
Hey, it's red bottoms. Nice pins on them, huh?
See you later, girls.
Miles from the dock, and they can't swim on that show.
To start skiing on their own. That's hard to say. But here's a 9-year-old outboard skipper towing a 7-year-old skier. He's just a beginner. But with this kind of concentration, he'll develop surprising skill.
This has got litigation written all over it.
And the incentive to stay up is
As
crocodiles.
soon as they learn to stay on the boards, next step is tricks. The pyramid makes a good starter in this department.
That would be the department of putting things on top of other things.
Thanks. Feel free to dig your heel into my groin.
Jimmy gets ahead by stepping on his friends.
Is this okay?
Shut up, Jimmy.
Starting
Follow
from
the
10
bullet.
feet underwater, this scar will demonstrate the art of... It looks easy, but actually they are prone to catching edges, which would cause a spill. Greater speed is needed for this stunt.
Man, imagine what he could do with a full set. Full size, huh?
Here is Alfredo Mendoza, one of the greats in water skiing.
I know his
stepping
skis.
lightly
I'm gonna
off the
snuff
boards
myself.
At 38 miles per hour. He doesn't need skis. His bare feet will do nicely.
Oh, he's got webbed
He
toes.
says it's easy if you don't wiggle your toes.
Am I a clown? Do you find me amusing?
There's only one way to stop. Just let go.
Of your sensibility and dress like a girl. You know you want to.
This young lady is showing us the type of ski used for the single ski technique.
That's Alfredo camping it up.
Next is the regulation or two-ski type. It has less depth to the fin on the bottom.
And she has less depth as
Hey,
well.
hey.
Oops.
And the third is wider with no fin.
She looks
It is
fine to
used
me.
for turning and jumping. Hey, fellas, are you listening?
No, it's the way she touches that board. It's
The single ski technique, while different, is just as easy to perform. It has more grace and style.
I can see
and allows the skier to operate in wider angles.
It's just a whole lot better, okay? Trust me.
we're sold.
Let's watch Willa McGuire.
Let's watch
She's
Willa
led the
Cather
women's
doing her
world in
baby
water
Schnooks
skiing for
impression.
many years. Her artistry and skill have no equal on the aquatic hickory.
Hickory? Oh, it's Leona Helmsley.
Taxes are for the little people.
Harry, come get me a...
I'm building the master race. Tries the impossible. A ski ballet with no hand or foothold.
She should be home caring for her family, but no. I'll do everything. You just keep up your little ski ballet or whatever the heck it is you do.
Nice.
A popular form of modern
save
water
it.
skiing is sometimes called the romantic double.
Hey, you come here often? Hey, kick those skis off. Give me a foot. There you go. Yeah, plenty of room up on top. There you go. Say, you are friendly, aren't you? Yeah, just throw that stuff at the back. I kind of leave off my shoulders.
Hey, get a boat. Get a room.
Now the two young lovers
How about
bask in
it?
the afterglow.
No?
No?
Good by...
You're shark food now, baby.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Here's hoping this romantic pair have a happier ending.
See, she's doing it.
Well, you gotta watch out. This could lead to dancing.
Bob and Connie really enjoy life.
Hey, victory at sea, Bob.
Alfredo is warming up again. This time it's for the jumps. He holds the world's record of well over 100 feet in board jumping.
Cool.
I'm board
Let's
jumping.
watch him again in slow motion. Notice the arms do not rotate like on snow ski jumping.
They just
He's
snap clean away.
sailing along.
Oh. All of a sudden, it's Sergei Prokofiev playing.
I thought it was Handel's water music.
Alfredo's next is called the helicopter spin. He'll try to do a double spin. It's never been done before, and it takes nerve to try.
Oh, I can do that.
Pretty good.
Whoa.
Almost, but not quite.
Remember that Agony and Defeat guy on ABC? That was him in the summer months.
Oh, he's
This
summary.
time, the Mexican jumping bean will do a 1.5 spin on the ramp, landing backwards and completing the other half on water.
This time the white fascist narrator will make a racial
This seems
slur.
harder than the double spin.
Oh, but what do I know? I'm only a fat pink announcer mowing down pretzels and pinwheel cookies and trying to come to grips with the tattered ends of a once promising life gone horribly wrong. God, why? Why?
It's just a movie.
You're kidding me. Whoa.
Alfredo doesn't like to get his feet wet coming ashore.
Get back on the sidewalk.
The triple straight jump has crowd appeal. Once more for the cameraman.
One for my baby and one more for the
This is the
cameraman.
shot he was after. Where's the third fellow? He's chicken, never jumped at all.
What's this? He's forced his way into the announcer's booth. What's that in his hand? Oh, no! Ah!
Believe it or not, even water skiers get down with that old bugaboo monotony.
So they choke each other with their tow ropes.
When that happens, the boys play a little game. They call it the Cypress Gardens Weed.
They call it
Well,
sure
I hope
death.
they're all kept up because I'm exhausted. Yes, water skiing today is a big sport, and here is a big send-off from the whole gang.
V is for victory. Buy war bonds where you work or bank.
Wish you two would just get together and pay the tab.
Is this love or is it just rough sex with Michael Douglas?
Wow. By Paul H. Landis, who has never known the touch of a woman.
Collaborator Lillian Bilkey, who's single and lives in a furnished room with 6 cats.
Lillian Bilkey.
Bilkey.
Well, except for Tom Hanks and Peter Scolari.
Out of my way, I want to catch the end of Bobby Hackett's trumpet solo.
Miss Channing, there's an Eve Harrington here to see you.
Looks like Van Gogh's room in Arles. Oh, Arles.
So, where's Waldo?
He's under the bed.
Geez, how many times was she held back?
Hi, Peg.
Hi, Mom.
Well, you look more excited than I've ever seen you before, and that's saying something.
Oh, Liz, you'll never guess. I got engaged to Joe. We're going to be married at the end of the semester, right after Joe graduates.
What? You've only been going steady with him for a couple of months.
Exactly 3 months and 3 days.
Love has made me anal.
But, Peg, are you going to drop out of college before you graduate? I mean, you've only got another year to go.
Oh, Liz, everyone isn't as slow as you and Andy.
Besides, you're a Romulan.
I want to get married in June.
Get the
Joe's
cuffs.
been told he has a good chance of getting a job on a pro football team this summer.
As a water boy.
Sure, we'll make out.
Are you going to phone your mom and dad about getting engaged?
Actually, they're married already. Oh, I see.
I'm scared stiff of what Mother will say.
Sure.
We'll raise the roof. I think I'll send a telegram instead.
Don't be silly, Peg. You always talk as though your mother was an ogre or something.
Well, I've known her for 50
Dad
years.
won't get too much. And Mother will be furious. Every so often she writes to ask if I've seen Pete Standish. You know, just because his father's a big-time real estate man and he's Mother's idea of a perfect catch.
He just got the Glengarry account.
Compared to Joe, Pete's so dull. Joe's so handsome.
Handsome equals not dog.
Honestly, Peg, I don't know how many times ever since we were in high school together I've heard you go on the same way about some man or other.
Oh, but this is different, Liz. Really it is.
He's anatomically correct in everything.
It's the real thing.
I remember when I first felt that way about Andy.
At the turn of the
I
century.
think about him all the time. Gosh, Peg, you just can't rush into marriage.
Why not? Julia Roberts did.
Liz, don't mind my saying this, but you and Andy seem so
old-fashioned, I suppose you mean.
No, just old.
Well, you've been going together for a year and a half. Last month, you finally became engaged. I'm not like that.
I'm easy.
Well, that's fine, but are you sure you'll always be in love like you are now?
With somebody, sure.
Liz, how can you say such a thing?
Oh, wait a minute, Peg.
Come here.
Please don't get upset. All I mean is, are you sure you see eye to eye about things like...
The trade deficit.
Well, like money and children.
Bogus.
Or even what's right and what's wrong. How do you get along with each other's families?
Boring.
Suppose your parents won't approve. You have to think about these things, Peg.
Look, can we get separate beds?
As far as I'm concerned, you don't have to think if you found the right man.
Excuse me, but that's my boyfriend?
You better go and send that telegram.
I'm too much in love to send a telegram.
Oh, I love his picture. Maybe someday I'll meet him in person. No.
Let's see. If my demands are not met, the screams of those who've wronged me and the smell of burning flesh will fill the student union.
Andy, how's the essay coming?
Not so good, Mom.
Page 2. Not so good.
Will you just lay off?
I can do an engineering paper in 2 days, Liz. And I've been working on this English assignment for a week, and nothing.
Gosh, Andy, you've got to get your English or you won't graduate.
Would you just leave me alone?
Look, why don't we meet at the library tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I can help.
Gee, thanks, Liz. That'd be swell.
Conformist without a cause.
Hey, look. The lovebirds have arrived.
And they're leaving their droppings all over the place.
Nothing like advertising.
They got engaged last night. Peggy says they're getting married right after commencement.
Married?
It's immoral.
Boy, Peggy thinks it's all hand-holding and gazing into each other's eyes.
She doesn't know about the stench of ammonia from the piles of crap-filled diapers.
We were like that once, too.
And now a firm and hearty hand
First
clasp.
dates were exciting. The more I got to know you, the more I liked what I knew. Though I suppose I was really intrigued by the things I didn't know about you.
Like you're being a communist and all.
We seemed to have lots in common, didn't we? There were so many things we could do together.
What the hell was that for? Well, you were supposed to cover down the line. I told you. Come here, look at
I
that.
wish I could argue with you there.
But you've emasculated me.
You really enjoy a good argument, don't you? I haven't forgotten the time the Dean's rule on drinking came out.
I can quit any time I want to.
That was the day I found out we could argue like anything and somehow love each other more. I thought expulsion was too stiff a penalty. One small slip and some guy's whole life could be changed.
Drinking in college? I've never heard of
There's a lot
that.
to what you said then, Andy, but I couldn't entirely agree. Expelling somebody is a serious thing, of course, but so is drinking in a dorm. All those people living so close together.
Look, would you just lay off for 10 seconds?
Well, we didn't settle the issue, but it sure was fun trying. I wanted to convince you, and you tried to convince me. Though I guess we became most convinced about each other.
We must have. Up until a month ago, that finger looked kind of bare. Remember?
Naked.
But that zirconia, you jerk.
QVC, thank you.
I figured if, like, we split it, the cost, we can afford it.
Gifts given in dorms, punished by expulsion.
You taste like Gene Kirkpatrick.
Oh, I'm on fire. Enough. That's enough.
Honey, I also got you a subscription to Modern Maturity.
Gosh, I think our folks were even more excited than we were.
Yeah, when your dad got the shotgun down.
Ready to go back to the dorm?
Hi.
Oh, yeah, Andy. Hey, congratulations, you two. I just heard the news.
Oh, thanks, Andy.
Peggy!
It's the heat,
Mother,
Run!
Dad,
Hi, darling.
Oh, Poopy.
what are you doing here?
We got your telegram.
Aren't you thrilled?
Should we be?
Now, don't be cross, Betty. Let's hear Peggy's side.
Well, he's good in the sack and he likes to get high.
Well,
Well, we've been going steady for over 3 months now. And Mother, Dad, we have such wonderful times
My
together.
God.
I'm in love, really in love for the first time. We plan to marry right after commencement. It's as simple as that.
You're grounded. Peg, you wrote us last week that Joe was going into professional football. Has he signed on with any team yet?
Well, no, he hasn't got a contract yet. But he's been told he has a very good chance of getting one. After all, he's been the star of our team here this year, you know.
Yeah.
Peg, your mother and I have come down here to ask you to put off your wedding.
And to kill Joe.
Until at least after you've graduated. Now, dear, if you'll wait, we can help you get a house and you can set up a home properly.
Oh, take the house.
House. Dan, I love Joe.
Kill us. Please
we can
kill
live in a
us.
little apartment
Slut.
wherever we're situated. Being with Joe means more to me than anything else. And we won't wait.
But, dear, you only have 1 year and a month more to go. It'd be such a pity not to finish here.
Captain
And while you're
Spaulding.
finishing your last year, Joe can get established in football if that's what he really wants. And you'll have some more time to see if you're right for each other.
That theoretical stuff gives me a pain. We're sure now we're right for each other. And that's all that's really important.
But, Peggy, we want to meet Joe. Oh, look.
Don't dare.
Why don't we all have dinner together at the hotel tonight? And then he can tell us all about his football business.
Football is Joe's profession, Mother, and it's just as good as anything else.
Get a rope, honey.
Joe and I had already made plans for a date tonight, and I see no reason to change them now.
But, Peggy, dear...
You're not going to stop us marrying. Dad thinks all he has to do is pay for something, and he'll get his own way.
Work till
You think
now.
by treating me like a child, you can force me to do what you want. Wow. Well, you're both wrong. I'm no child. I'm me, and I'll do what I want.
Well, honey, looks like we spawned a demon seed.
Don't worry, Betty. She'll get over it. Just a touch of hysterics, that's all. Why, by the time the end of the semester comes, she'll probably be madly in love with someone else. Come on, we'll see her again in the morning.
Let's hit the bar. It's happy hour.
Young Colonel Sanders.
He's no football player. He might be in the swing choir.
Oh, Joe, I'm so mixed up about everything.
Original or extra crispy?
Folks trying to stop us. They've always tried to run my life.
I want you to run my life.
Like when I wanted to go to a dance at a roadhouse. Dad insisted that I stay at home.
Just because Patrick Swayze was there.
I was so mad I climbed out of a window and went to a girlfriend's house.
That's kind of odd, honey.
And the folks were frantic. They looked all over for me. They even called the police.
Finally found me at that crack house.
What a girl. I had so many brothers and sisters, nobody'd have missed me if I'd left.
Who cares about
It
you?
would take a couple of days for anyone to realize I'd gone.
Well, believe me, being an only child has its disadvantages.
Hey, move it up there!
Every move I ever made. Being in college has been sheer heaven.
Except for the classes.
Joe, we've got to do something. They'll do anything to break us up. I wish I hadn't sent that telegram. Liz hadn't made me.
Look, honey,
I should tell you, I'm a woman.
I love you. I want to marry you.
But what is this crap?
I love you too, Joe. I don't ever want to be away from you.
We have a winner!
Preliminary returns indicate love.
He's at the 40, the 50. He might go all the way.
Oh, you taste like Troy Donahue.
You taste like Eleanor Donahue.
Oh, I'm spent. It was incredible.
We'll work something out.
Watch out for snakes.
Meanwhile, back in the cold, bitter, loveless life of her parents.
Well, good morning, Liz.
Good morning, Mr. Kramer. Good morning, Mrs. Kramer.
Good morning, Liz.
We inquired at the desk for Peggy, but they said she wasn't in, so we asked for you.
We knew you'd be in.
I don't really know, Mr. Kramer. She left the room very early this morning before I was awake.
For some reason, she took her teddy.
She left this note for me.
Let's see here. Dear Dad, lose the mustache, you twisted old fruit.
Dear Liz, I'm afraid Mother and Dad would try to stop us. So Joe and I left this morning to be married.
Oh, Mr. Drysdale.
Please break the news to the folks. Try to explain that this is something I had to do. I'm afraid they won't understand. Love, Peggy.
Here, look at it. Look at it!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Kramer.
Got the boogers again, eh, dear?
Couldn't she have told us how she really felt? She only mentioned this boy twice in
Look,
letters.
I'm the roommate. Lay off.
I just thought it was another college crush.
How could she do it?
Well, see, the man lies next to the woman.
Even getting married at the end of the semester would have been better than eloping. Poor darling.
Ah, let's make sweet love and have a new daughter.
She may have so much to regret.
She could end up like us.
Sorry, I can't be your daughter. I already have parents. Bye-bye.
Jeez, I don't blame Peggy. What a couple of wingnuts.
All right, let's go talk about our superior relationship
Liz
again.
and Andy, are they really in love?
Can love transcend
Going together
gender?
for a year and a half now. Is Peggy right in thinking that Andy and Liz are too old-fashioned?
Is this going to be on the
What
test?
about Peggy and Joe? They appear to be in love.
They're not.
They obviously are physically attracted to one another.
Whoa.
Right now, they're radiant with excitement and the thrill of taking matters into their own hands.
Yes, yes.
When this excitement of the moment settles down, what will remain?
A big visa bill.
Will they be companions as well as lovers? Willing and able to share the realities and responsibilities of having a home, bringing up children, and making a living.
Hey, you're bringing me down, man.
There's really no one and only for any of us, until we make it so by our own choice. And when we do choose, we have to know, will this love stand the test of time?
You make the call.
How would you answer this question for Liz and Andy, Peggy and Joe,
Bob and Carol,
How
Ted
can
and
you
Alice.
tell? Is this love?
You have 10 minutes to answer the questions starting now.
And now stay tuned for the Clarence Thomas Anita Hill hearings.
No animals were hurt during the filming of this movie.
How much affection?
When should I marry?
Know your ointments.
What's that down there?
When he wants it rough.
Procreation, not recreation.
Oh no, pleasure.
McClintock. Oh, this is by Noel Coward.
I dreamt last night the moon was so bright.
Oh, I hate it when people tell me about their dreams.
And it wasn't alarming when I saw Prince
That is the nicest oxygen tent I have ever seen.
And Tommy Toon arrives.
Let me persuade you to come to the place where tomorrow meets today.
A subpoena for me?
Ooh, thank you. It sounds very exciting. May I come just as I am?
No, you must come as Geechee Guy.
Hey, girls don't go to Motoramas dressed in a pair of pink pajamas.
Oh, Holly go weirdly.
But I don't care. Haven't got a single thing to wear.
Man, she's super femmy.
A gown.
Ooh, I'll be the talk of the town.
Honey, is dinner ready? Oh, my God!
Oh, my.
Go after it. Fly.
I followed my
Cleared
heart
for
through the
takeoff.
night past 1,000 windows, yellow with light. Down, down it fell, and it landed in the Waldorf Astoria Hotel.
Right in the middle of the Steinman Hofsburg wedding reception.
Oh, God, she's right there. Just act natural.
Janine Turner.
Light days for those light days.
I clutched the invitation to my bosoms.
He was a famous field goal boy from out Chicago.
My brand new car is better than mink.
Excited?
Delighted.
Jump!
Do it! Jump!
Invited?
Since it's just a dream and involves no money, which one would
Keep
you
your
like
eye
me
on
to
the
buy
sparrow.
you, honey?
I had a near-death experience like this.
They're all so beautiful. I really don't know, so let me go down, get the lowdown,
Ooh.
and look at each one much closer.
Excuse me. Move it, Buster. It's my dream. Come on, let me through.
Oh, no.
I want a Corvette.
I don't give a
I
tinge.
thought you would.
That's why I entered your head.
Ooh,
Someone pinched
I
me.
want a Pontiac too.
He is a high-maintenance date.
Okay, we'll have the usual two-car garage.
Oh, my Lord, the dancing and all.
That's different.
How do you feel about this fine Oldsmobile?
It's easy to see myself taking the wheel.
No.
This Buick's a beaut.
I'll try it.
She's gonna roll it!
See me ride.
Security to the showroom floor, please.
I think that we ought to buy it.
Yeah, great. I guess I could sell my plasma every Tuesday.
Let's go all out and buy a Cadillac too.
This is a rebuttal to Roger and me.
I can hardly wait for for this dream to come true.
Well, at least they got a good parking spot.
Hey, your apron is showing. Better get her into the kitchen quick.
Tater tots are burning.
Any more girls in there?
Jeez, no wonder they need a car. He has to carry her everywhere.
Just like a man, you give him a break, and you end up in the kitchen.
Take it home.
She can really belt the blues.
The kitchen like none I've seen. Put a card in the slots, and onto the screen pops a picture of just how your dish will look.
Steal a meal.
All the ingredients you need to cook.
Just because it's futuristic doesn't mean it's practical.
No need for the bride to feel tragic. The rest is push-button magic. So whether you bake or broil or stew, the Frigidaire kitchen does it all for you. Don't have to be chained to the stove all day. Just set the timer and you're on your way.
Now you can kick back and tip back a quart of wild turkey.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, I'm free to have fun around the clock.
Whoa.
Oh, it's a salute to Mr. B. Natural.
No.
This would be the up part of her manic mood swings, I'm guessing.
Man, it is going to take her forever to write this dream down. Oh, wow. Weird.
I'm exhausted.
I wonder what Freud would make of that sun hat.
Well, sometimes a sun hat is just a sun hat.
Kitchen of tomorrow is calling me.
Looks like her mother's little helper's kicked in.
My cake is ready.
I call no way.
Candles and everything.
Happy birthday, Wanda June.
What's for
Time
her?
for the show. Everybody on stage.
Ooh, Black Diamond.
And now, a glamorous dancer in a special number, Dance of Tomorrow.
Chorus line 2, The Wrath of Chaka Khan.
Take it off. No.
Everyone says the future is strange, but I have a feeling
what are
some
you
things
doing?
won't change.
Give us Sid Charisse.
While she's dancing, the Japanese are making great cars.
Cindy Williams is Twyla Thumb as Isadora Duncan in The Meredith Monk Story, a one-woman show.
Co-starring Tom Bosley.
As Bosley.
Whoa, coming at you.
Now, the dream cars of tomorrow.
With Jackie Gleason, Audrey Meadows,
Bonnie and Clyde's Death Car.
Magnificent Eldorado Town Car by Cadillac.
Ensemble by Christian Dior of Paris.
I don't like either.
with Art Carney and Joyce Randolph.
Fonzie's Death Car.
Buick presents The Sleek Centurion.
Driving Coat by Montesano of New York.
Pregnant woman and schnauzer optional.
Entire production supervised by Jackie Gleason.
Oldsmobile's elegant golden rocket.
Sports Outfit by Pat Primo of Los Angeles.
The closed three plants car.
Executive producer Jack Philbin.
The chic electric razor car.
Club de Mer. Open to the sky.
Costume by Emilio of Capri.
Unfettered Avarice by Madison Avenue.
In the Honeymooners.
Silk Casual by Digby Morton of London.
Clown Suit by Bargain Clown of Hollywood.
Oh, this is what happens when you go to a car show with Michael Crawford.
And last of all, designed for the electronic highway of the future.
Yes?
The fabulous turbine-powered Firebird 2.
The extension of my manhood car.
Your deal with the devil is now complete.
Dracul!
Stockard Channing is Peter Pan.
Do you have it in red?
That's a 6-week delivery, ma'am.
Yes, step in there. Yes, come on, step in. He's a mink, yes, go ahead, take the wheel, yes.
Don't do it.
Atomic batteries to power.
Why, it's you.
Ooh.
Firebird 2 to Control Tower. We are about to take off on the highway of tomorrow. Stand by.
You sweet talker.
Look, dead raccoon of tomorrow.
With my sword and magic helmet.
Our dreams will come true.
That's where President Barbie Benton lives with Prime Minister Jim J. Bullock.
Motorific Thruway. You build it.
Someone invent rock and roll, please.
Future may not be available as seen. Personal fates may vary. Future not available in Africa, India, or Central South America.
Yeah, there's probably some giant kid standing off holding a control.
Well, I really should be getting home.
Conspicuous consumption makes our love stronger.
Look out, the bridge to the future's out. Oh, yeah, and high-octane suds. Woo!
Hi, the name's Merlin, and I would love to see you in this Camaro.
Living in a material world.
You, the ice cream manufacturer.
Up against the wall, spread 'em!
You,
Me?
the frozen food distributor.
Ben and Jerry before Woodstock.
And you, the food retailer.
These three people will
Stand
square off
today
again.
in the midst of a selling revolution.
The selling revolution will not be
For today,
televised.
You're in a merchandising era of self-service.
So dig in.
Where display and accessibility are the key to successful merchandising.
Man, that looks good.
Yes, today's problem is merchandising.
Over 3 kinds of vanilla.
To sell in high volume for high profits.
For high
frozen
people.
products are impulse items.
I'll take it, I'll take it.
Impulse buying is primarily
Women's fault.
an emotional decision.
The market crash.
Understanding this, manufacturers spend millions on package design.
Yep, this is the result.
But despite an appealing package or quality of the product, it's not enough.
Oh, man, I hate this job.
You can't sell in volume if the frozen product isn't easily identified, attractively displayed, and within buying reach.
Don't tell me what I can't do. Who is this
What
guy?
it takes to effectively merchandise frozen products today is an automatic salesman, a real selling wizard.
Like
yes,
me.
the successful automatic salesman has...
Left the building.
What? Who are you?
Forget the ice cream. I'll be right back.
A selling wizard? Well, you have sales appeal and capacity, I'll say that.
But lose the outfit.
But actually, right now, we're interested in... What's that?
Oh, they're watching.
You know the answers to merchandising frozen products successfully? Fine. Let's go.
Are you married?
Yes, this is the answer. A real selling wizard.
Are we in heaven?
Rip off.
This all-new glass front cabinet, a silent salesman that offers greater profits to you with sales appeal styling, space-saving capacity, new product development.
It's a little big. I just want a hot plate.
And what's the first feature that makes a selling wizard?
Bosoms.
Sales appeal styling.
Or SAS.
And this cabinet offers sales appeal in action.
Mm-hmm.
Here your customers instantly see all the eye and buy appeal of your product through this maximum glass area front.
Look at him gather
across
around.
the narrow rail and through the wider sales design top opening.
To grandmother's house we go.
No barrier between food and customer. An open invitation to buy.
I dare you not to buy this.
Still another advantage of this easy eye view, you can inventory your stock in a matter of seconds. One glance, and you know if the cabinet requires filling.
Just one glance, don't look
In
back.
addition, this cabinet automatically builds plus profits for you.
What's this, frozen cotton?
Surveys show that sales of high-profit impulse items, such as ice cream,
or smack,
score consistently higher turnover, averaging 53% greater sales without any special price inducements or selling campaigns.
First one's free,
When
kid.
cabinets were kept orderly and kept full.
That's when men were men.
Then picture for yourself the sales turnover possibilities with this easy-to-see, easy-to-reach display working for you.
I'll take it, I want it. Gimme.
And notice how these convenient, horizontal wire shelves put your product always within buying range.
Give it to me, give me!
They may be removed entirely for loading to full cabinet capacity.
But don't put your tongue on it.
And this extra storage space means you can offer wider variety, cut rush period shortages, reduce deliveries.
If you're into that.
And this stainless steel shelf superstructure, an integral part of the cabinet, gives you valuable tie-in display space.
Barbecue
Yet
sauce?
allows a clear view of adjoining aisle displays.
Snouts and knuckles.
Or if it's a deluxe superstructure you
Oh,
want.
she's got a big scab on her knee.
Gentlemen, if you please.
You filthy degenerates.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
This attention-getting superstructure, with its eye appeal display, is designed to fit over the stainless steel shelf-type cabinet top.
You can't look away, can you?
The pictures may be removed if more shelf space is necessary to boost the sale of high-profit tie-in items.
Where do I sign? I want it now. Name your price.
Speaking of attention-getters, notice this direct fluorescent lighting. Light just inches above the package level to give your merchandise real floodlight attention.
Turn on your
With
floodlights.
this cabinet, every frozen product is easily identified, effectively displayed, right at your customer's fingertips. Yes, on every count.
Guilty.
Anheuser-Busch Automatic Salesman scores high on sales appeal styling.
Next step, open a grocery store.
And here's the next outstanding feature. Real space-saving capacity.
She seems almost lifelike.
14 cubic feet capacity. 17 cubic feet capacity.
1,000,000 cubic feet
21
capacity.
cubic feet capacity.
Ah.
3 glass front merchandising cabinets to fit your individual needs.
What if I need love?
Every one of these models is built to give you maximum cubic capacity for each foot of store floor space.
This freezer rules.
Here's top-level loading, just inches from the top.
Hey, let's see some bottom
And here's a
loading.
new
Whoa!
combination of storage and sales space,
Nothing.
which means that foot for foot of length and width, Anheuser-Busch offers more cubic foot capacity
Than all of
greater
mankind.
profits, and the kind of design that fits naturally, yet adds to the quality appearance of any store.
And it's a hide-a-bed.
Wow.
Speaking of beauty, what's our next? Ah, yes.
My.
Product development.
Starts at age 12.
Anheuser-Busch pioneered in the refrigeration field to solve their own refrigeration and merchandising problems.
With a typewriter?
This refrigeration experience was combined with years of merchandising know-how to offer you 3 all-new glass front models.
Seymour freezers.
And now, here is a 4th.
Daddy, can I have it, please? Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please.
A cabinet with the same sales appeal styling and space-saving capacity, plus the newest refrigeration method yet developed.
Coldness.
Forced air refrigeration with the automatic defrost.
Oh, so the one I bought didn't have that? What is this?
And now, Wizard, can we see how forced air automatic defrost makes this the most advanced open-top automatic salesman ever made?
Are they allowed to show that?
This simplified sketch showing a cross-section of the cabinet
Makes no sense.
illustrates how the return air is drawn through a series of 4 passages where cold fins cool the air to 35 degrees or 40 degrees below zero.
Better plug in the car.
This blower then moves the sub-zero air up the rear wall of the cabinet to the deflector, from which it passes across the top of the frozen product and repeats the cycle.
And it comes out here.
All merchandise in the cabinet is wrapped in a layer of super cold air. And this forced air refrigeration offers unlimited
Where's
choice
my
of
ice
package
cream?
arrangement, regardless of package size. You can move or remove the partitions entirely.
Look, it's up to you. I can't make all your
And here's
decisions.
the time control of the automatic defrost. Once the timer is set, you always offer merchandise at its frost-free best. This sketch shows how the defrosting is accomplished by the defroster blower and the electric heater elements.
Right.
When the timer calls for defrosting,
Watch out.
this blower and these heaters go to work at once.
Singing gaily.
Warm air is recirculated over the fins, melting the frost in a matter of minutes. And while the unit is defrosting swiftly, positively, the frozen products in the cabinet are completely protected, as warm air is contained and recirculated within the cooling compartment. So none
right.
of it reaches the cabinet. And the melted frost runs down into a blotter-like pan where it evaporates. The mechanism automatically resumes the forced air refrigeration cycle.
This balance of power keeps ice cream in
Here's
check.
another new feature on all 4 glass front models.
A handle.
This solid, non-scuff, anodized aluminum panel creates the attractive all-metal front appearance, assurance of lasting beauty. In addition, the front panel serves as a convenient, easy-to-use night cover.
To make hot love on.
Built-in feature, a stainless steel bumper guard for greater protection of your cabinet. Yes, the development of these features is the result of refrigeration experience combined with personal merchandising knowledge.
Well, not too personal.
Every cabinet designed with your needs in mind.
But I need a stove.
The pizza dominatrix.
You want to show us the complete line of cabinets. A model to fit every retailer's individual need.
Wow, that was close. She was mad.
If it's storage you need,
back off.
Here's the first of 8 models available, ranging from 3 to 12 to 22 cubic foot capacities.
Oh, that's mine. That's more me.
And this all-purpose 2-lid utility storage cabinet with 23 cubic foot capacity
Bodies stack easily.
92.5 gallons in 2.5-gallon cans stacked 3 high, or 930 Philadelphia pints.
Or 1 million thimble-sized
And for those
pints.
who want 100% selling and storage capacity,
Get over it.
This is one of 7 remote models that provides a range of 7 to 22 cubic foot capacity.
How am I ever going to decide?
And this open-top model is one of 2 built to give best possible merchandising with an open-top non-glass model.
I'm not going to show you the other one.
This is one of 2 sliding glass top models available with glass-sealed tops cushioned by rubber in a stainless steel frame to move at fingertip pressure.
God.
Here's the Island Merchandiser, designed for promotion specials and heavy store traffic lanes.
It doubles as a toll booth.
Accessible from all 4 sides, it's mounted on rollers for easy movement to busy store locations.
This changes everything. Now I want this one.
Once again, outstanding features that Anheuser that make for a real selling wizard.
You know, I think I'll just buy a thermos.
Sales appeal styling, the kind of design that beckons customers to see and reach for frozen products.
Plenty of lip and tongue
Space-saving
action.
capacity that gives maximum storage and selling use of every inch of space.
Meanwhile, the Soviets were launching Sputnik.
And constant product development. Forced air automatic defrost. Many other features.
So
all
beautiful.
adding up to greater profits. For you, the ice cream manufacturer.
You, Minute
the
Bowl.
frozen food distributor. The food retailer.
The guy with a bad coat.
Because this automatic salesman, a real selling wizard, means
Yeah.
increased volume, greater profits.
She likes me.
Through better
She does.
merchandising with Anheuser-Busch, manufacturers of quality refrigeration equipment.
And remember to buy Ed McMahon's Budweiser ice cream.
Hey-o!
Hey-o!
Lenny Riefenstahl's most powerful film.
Hey, he treated her.
Is the devil wearing satin tap pants?
There are those who would say that the story which follows could happen only in a dream.
Movie bad.
Regardless of where it could happen, this is the way it did happen.
Movie go away.
The story involves Bill Dudley, a mighty darn good wholesale bakery salesman.
And that's about
A
it.
character named Red, who actually is nothing more than a file clerk. And one named Whitey, who is similarly employed, so to speak.
Hey, Whitey!
It all starts in this rather strange and out-of-this-world office, which keeps the sales records of every wholesale bakery salesman on Earth. Or so the story goes.
Well, it's your story.
Whitey is entrusted with the records of good salesmen.
Hate movie.
Red, the other kind.
The fugitive kind.
Now, it seems that Red and Whitey never see eye to eye on this.
What are you doing?
This leads to many arguments. Our story opens in the midst of one.
Oh.
Must you beat on that confounded thing
you
all
okay?
the time?
Yeah, guess it kind of wore off.
I am not beating.
Weird.
I'm playing.
Well, whatever it is, it sounds awful.
You're just peeved because another breadfruit salesman has been transferred from your record to mine.
Bill Dudley!
Oh, Tony!
I'll get him back on my records again.
Looks like it's casual day at 3 a.m.
He's my kind of a salesman, that boy. Down, down, down.
Through a burning ring of fire.
Marvelous record.
But what about this? Which, of course, is the reason he's now in my ledger.
No fair. There was a war.
Strictly a temporary condition.
I'll win a Tony one day.
Why, at the slightest excuse, he'll slip back into his old habit of taking life easy. The way a smart salesman should.
You're talking through your horns again.
Wouldn't want to make a little bet on that now, would you?
Like what?
Oh, say...
$1.
A new set of asbestos points for my pitchfork against...
You'd think hell would just provide those.
A new set of strings for that thing.
On the level?
Strictly on the level. Of course, if you're afraid...
I'll become Dr. Smith.
I don't frighten easily. Go on.
Talent's turning blue. Could we have some heat, please?
Now, suppose an attractive young lady were to ride the route with this Bill Dudley.
Yes.
Say she's a magazine writer and is after material for an article. Say she makes fun of the way he works.
Say I'm starring in Forever Plan.
That's all it'd take to get him back into my way of selling again.
You think so, huh?
I'm willing to bet on it.
So I gather. But how could we up here fix it so that a magazine writer down there...
Has my dance belt shifted?
Oh, no. No, not me.
Why not? The trip will do you good.
I'll cover your phones.
Of course, I haven't been down there in a long time.
He has a receding hairline.
Even on business.
That's the way to talk. And perhaps, as a little added distraction from his work...
I'll do community theater.
I'll make you bigger, stronger.
But perhaps something a little more...
Mamie Eisenhower-y?
Never let the devil dress you.
Or perhaps even...
Oh, no, don't you dare. No magic and no miracles. It's against the rules. If I go, I'll go like this.
Undercover angel.
Oh, all right. Is it a bet?
They're operating under a different theology.
All right, it's a bet. I'll put this Bill Dudley to the test.
Dun, 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 dun.
Try new enriched stuff.
Just saw Howard Hughes in the desert.
Let me see if I got this whole thing straight now. You're a writer.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to do an article on modern food merchandising.
That's right.
And you work for the
boss
devil.
said it was okay for you to write with me today.
Uh-huh.
And it's the 50s.
Well, it's okay with me then, but I'd sure have a tough time making my wife believe this one.
Well, so would I.
Come on.
So you can bilocate and assume animal form.
Uh-huh. She's gonna blow the lid off the whole bread wholesaling racket. She's naming names.
Never mind those magazines. I barely read them. Except for American Muscle Woman. That's interesting.
Now we unload the first van at William Conrad's house.
They leave orphan bread on people's doorsteps?
Why do they keep the bread in dresser drawers?
This is Charles Kuralt. I'm gonna leave you now with images of bread.
All right, my life is hell. What do you want from me?
How do you mess up at this job?
Well, that's how Whitey started out to prove her point. But Red was not far behind.
That's how Whitey keeps us down.
Hey, you're not down here just for the ride, you know. Start working on the guy. We got a bet on.
Even the devil won't go to the Bronx.
It kind of sucks. I gotta take your notes, lady.
Hey, can I split your top and butter your buns?
Hey, you know, this seems to be an awfully dull job that you have.
Oh? What gave you that idea?
It wasn't my... I mean, well, after all, it is just a delivery man's job, isn't it?
Not just!
Young lady, take it from me. Any guy who thinks this is just a delivery job belongs in a coal truck, not a bread booth.
I'm running you in, lady. You're under arrest for impeding bread delivery.
So then Mabel said to me, well, why did you wear those earrings? And then we went to 9 West, but we couldn't find anything we wanted because I have really wide feet, but sometimes I can find stuff at Payless. Anywho, Cindy told me that Victoria's Secret was just around the corner, and she said they were having a sale, and she knows I'm really broke right now, so I confronted her, and, well,
And I better call the cops on her.
I never sat on a loaf of bread before. It feels great.
Maybe I should take that job as a mouseketeer.
She doesn't shut up pretty soon. I'm going to stuff her full of croutons.
Get your buns out of my truck.
Quit loafing in my van. You really take the cake.
You got a lot of crust to come around here.
Come on, you and me, mano a mano. Now let's take a look at the lighter side of wholesale bread delivery.
Young lady, you sit there. I'll be right back.
I need some time alone with my bread.
Doesn't she look smart? Today's career gal in her new fashions from Weebles.
The Mahavishnu Orchestra.
Well?
Well, I told him I thought he was a dope not to work it, to be the first one in every day.
Good.
Stanley?
I told him I thought all this push on getting good displays, just a lot of front office talk.
Couldn't have phrased it better myself.
Why keep a close check on how your load's going, I said. You can always dump it on the last half dozen stops.
Excellent. And what did he say?
Nothing. That's the trouble. He just sat there listening and looking very thoughtful.
There, you see? What did I tell you? My bet's practically won.
Gee, I would have sworn that nothing could make him slip back into his old selling ways.
Frosty malts.
Must be new on the force.
I got donuts.
Okay.
Come back.
You've talked, I've listened. Now it's my turn. I talk and you listen. First of all, take a look. A loaf of bread.
Eat every piece.
An important food, a healthy food, and a basic food that can be served in more than 100 different ways.
Actually, one.
And give a look. Not just one kind of bread, but a whole variety. And not only bread, but a whole variety of all types of baked goods.
Are you, by any chance, trying to say that you think this business of yours is important?
That's exactly the way I feel about it.
I have to. It's all I got.
There's something about that guy's tone of voice I don't like.
It's so
But just because we're important in the food picture doesn't mean a guy can sit back and take it easy on this job.
Huh. It's jerks like that that end up as supervisors.
It's the circus of the devil. No thanks, I use toilet paper.
If you're going to tempt a guy, don't send Claire Booth loose.
Please observe silence while visiting the bread memorial.
You know,
sausage.
When I first started on the route, I acted like it was nothing more than a delivery job.
I don't care.
Take this grocer goodwill business.
There's not an article
I
in
used
this.
to go after that. I used to go into stores and slam doors.
Hey, Dr. Giggles.
Hey, dumpy old boy. How's the old miser today? Counting your gold again, huh?
I had a Brooklyn accent and a different personality.
When bread wholesalers terrorize the community.
Everybody down, the bread man is here.
I'll do anything you say.
Let the reign of terror end.
That's Christine Jorgensen.
Oh, sorry, Duff.
Not the Happy's Ripple
So
Chips.
I'm done, huh? See you again, Duff.
It must have been awful.
Well, maybe it wasn't quite that bad. Anyway, today I go after a grocer's goodwill a little different. I'll show you.
Watch me commando a grocer.
Morning, Mr. Marco.
Come on. Just putting the salmon balls away.
Mr. Marco, you want my coffee ring today? Sure be a shame if something bad happened to your store here.
How are you today?
I'm a feel lousy.
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
Because I like you, Mr. Marco.
Hey, something new.
Be a shame if this ran over your kid.
Hey, these are pretty slick.
You noticed that, eh?
Sure did. I bet your customers will go for them, too.
With my customers, maybe yes and maybe no. We'll see.
Go on, you know doggone well they will.
Okay, they will. Don't hurt
Be right
me.
back.
I played it nice this time, see?
You see, I want every grocer on my route thinking,
what a moron.
That Bill Dudley is okay. Never slams doors. Always seems friendly, always got a smile.
What's he on?
Always interested in my store. Treats my place with respect.
What does he want from
Never
me?
slams his trays around or makes a nuisance of himself.
Why can't he leave me alone?
I like to do business with salesmen like that.
But his bread sucks.
Believe me, building up goodwill is important. Without it, you get nowhere in selling today. Look, why don't you stay here and rest a minute while I go in and check the sales? Don't run off now.
Oh, I wouldn't think of it.
Devil's gonna show up as a hooker now.
Mahavishnu Orchestra.
I don't like the way that guy's yakking.
I do.
You would.
You're a girl.
If you want my opinion, he's in a rut.
Oh, well, if you want mine, he's in the groove.
Thanks for the match, lady.
What, Matt? Oh, yes, you're welcome.
Haven't I seen that guy before somewhere?
Beer wine. Wine made from fresh beer.
Now, I was going to tell you about the second bullseye of mine. Plus volume. One way to go after it is to use this and this.
A hat and a pad.
What's this?
That, my young lady, is my business Bible. I've got a complete and up-to-date picture on every stop on my route.
Measurements of every woman in my routes.
I know exactly what sells in each store and what doesn't. I know what new items I've tried in each stop. How each one is done. No guesswork. The facts are all there, and they're up to date.
You're reaching out, aren't you?
Well, team up these facts with a little bit of this, and you can go after plus volume without the risk of getting stuck with a lot of returns.
So a guy gets returns. So what? Let the boss worry about him.
Going over to Al Lewis's house.
But why does the strip club need bread?
Here's something else a fella can do to get plus volume. Watch me in here.
Oh no, run! I can't believe I had to waste him.
You didn't have to shoot him in the face.
Oop, forgot the bread.
Say, Mr. O'Connor.
I don't live with my
Yes,
mother.
Bill? I'm putting in a half a dozen of these new sweet doughs. They went over so good last year, we're running them again.
You're telling me how to run my
Since
store?
It's a good profit item, I'm sure you want to keep an eye on them, see how they're going.
Look, I got a restraining order on
Here's
you.
a sample. See for yourself how good they are.
Oh, thanks, Bill.
Take it out of the wrapper first.
You see, talking it up is another key to getting plus volume. You can get in a good plug when you introduce a new package, a new product, or a special.
Yeah, that's how it works.
The more you talk it up, the better chance of getting him to push it.
Then the kids will buy it.
But what was all this mumbo-jumbo business with so many of this at so much and so many of that at so much at the last store?
Oh, the count check. That's something I always do before I put the stuff on the shelves. Avoids mix-ups later on.
Thanks for the
And
carousel.
this is especially important in big bakery departments. You see, in supermarkets, there are a lot of bakery salesmen coming in.
They're like roaches.
The count check also reminds the grocer of what baked goods of mine he's got to sell.
Niels Bohr buys groceries.
The better he knows my products, the better chance of getting his help in selling them. And that makes for plus volume for me.
And that means money. Money I can cover my naked
Then
butt
there's
with.
that third bullseye of mine, selling displays. You know,
I'm filled with resentment.
that can be a little rough. You see, well, take this route of mine. I've got all kinds of bread racks and display shelves. Some of them are pips. I guess other guys' routes are the same way. I used to give up easy on displays. I had only one rule I followed.
Kill or be killed.
As long as the stuff didn't fall on the floor while I was there, it was okay.
I was a sick man.
No more, though.
Now I just throw it on the
Believe
floor.
me, there's no trick or mystery to building good selling displays.
Well, a platypus could do my job.
Just stack the bread so the brand name shows best. And shows off the bread to best advantage.
I love each of my loaves.
And give the specialty loaves the best display space. And don't squash bread to get it in. If a store is selling more bread than I got room for in my display space,
Then we got a
I
problem.
talk to the grocer about giving me more room. Say, near the checkout counters. Or on the counter next to the register.
Maybe I rough him up. Maybe I bust his chops.
Now, baked goods are impulse items, too. So I always display them as near eye level as I can. So they're easy to see and easy to reach.
Never put donuts next to the kitty
When you
litter.
figure a shopper spends an average of only 35 seconds in a baked goods department,
Hey, lady,
there's
eat
not
me.
much time for your display to work on them.
I'm especially Brad. Eat
So
me.
display it within easy reach, group the items together, keep from burying any item out of sight.
In a shallow grave.
But you know,
Sometimes I want to put a bullet in my
a lot of
skull.
the other bread boys are doing that much. So how do you get the jump on them?
Maybe rough him up a little.
With special display and promotion ideas. Take the other day. I noticed the stop on my route was running a special on hamburger. Okay. So I talked the grocer into including rolls and a special display next to the hamburger.
It didn't work.
That's where getting goodwill pays off. If you got the grocer's goodwill, you can get extra selling displays in the store built around special promotions. Picnic displays, especially good just before holidays and weekends in summer. School lunch idea displays, especially good in fall.
He's going over the edge. Stop him.
Better breakfast displays, or any others that tie in with national promotions.
I'm making over $3 million a year.
Seasonal promotion displays. Fruitcakes around Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Speaking of fruitcakes.
Hot cross buns and Easter cakes at Easter time.
Funeral breads, war breads.
Displays that suggest ideas for all types of entertaining.
Okay, we'll buy the
I
bread.
use all the banners and cards and streamers or printed promotional material I can get. Anything to give any display more sales.
Triumph of the bread!
But all this talk of mine boils down to just this. This is a tough business, a mighty competitive business.
I've been shot twice.
But for the guy who aims for grosser goodwill, plus volume, and selling displays,
divided by
they
4.
Can be a darn good one, too.
Well, now, that was quite a speech.
Oh, I'm sorry if I bored you.
Bored me? Oh, no, quite the opposite.
You terrified me.
Tell me, how in the world do you get all of those things done?
Oh, the whole secret to that is taking it in small chunks.
And uppers, dexies, speed.
Maybe one week I'm shooting for special displays in 10 of my best stops. Next week, 10 more, and so on. After all, that's only 2 a day. Or maybe my goal for this week is to spend a couple of extra minutes in my biggest volume stops just to work on goodwill.
I steal bikes on the side.
Always got something cooking at a few stops. Always something aimed at one of these bullseyes. Grosser goodwill, plus volume, selling displays.
And are you sure nobody could unsell you on these things?
Not a chance. I like the payoff too much.
It's $5 a week.
Well, don't you ever slip up?
You coming on to me?
Sure, I'm just as human as the next guy. That's why I keep these bullseyes handy, so that a small slip-up doesn't turn into a big trip-up.
Oh,
well, off to the races. What do you say?
Make sure you stock your truck up so that you don't, well, you know.
Damn you all to my place.
Well, it's going to turn out the bread truck driver's Jesus.
And another great thing about bread. It's really great.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Hope you accept bread in your life.
To sell this piece of tripe to a magazine? Jeez.
Grosser goodwill, plus volume.
Fey acting.
Displays.
Flamboyant prancing.
Okay, so you want to bet. But Bill Dudley's just one guy.
Oh, well, maybe I better drop down and see some of the other fellows on your list.
Oh, no, you don't.
I just waxed that.
After all, that was only a bet. But from now on, I'm going to keep a pretty close watch on these guys.
Especially when they're showering.
And so will I.
Smoke on the water.
Okay, Jerry, shut off the projector. Some broad, eh, guys? Just kidding, of course. But you want to remember the 3 basic points. Ah, how many times Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie had sex?
Oh, I was known as something of a chick handler myself.
Gee, pretty crowded honeymoon, huh? What with all the names?
It's springtime for Hitler and Germany.
Oh, he directs the best honeymoons.
Lucy, I'm dead!
Once upon a time, or maybe it should be twice upon a time, because this story begins where most stories end, there was a bit of excitement up on Cloud 7. On this particular morning, the head angel had called a conference to talk about Jeff and Mary. And their guardian angel, Wilbur, was late.
Where is Wilbur?
Wilbur!
I sent every cherub in the place out to look for him.
Hi, fellas. Let's get this show on the road.
It's already on the road.
I'm sorry, Chief. We got so many new clients, we'll have to open a new branch office.
These clients are your immediate concern, if you want to keep your license.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Chief.
Poor Buck Henry.
Marriages are made in heaven. But there's follow-up work, too.
You want I should show her a good time?
Jeff and Mary have been married for a year, and they haven't had a real honeymoon yet.
When everything's under control, They're starting on their honeymoon today.
That's what they think, too. But they're going to find out differently. Unless you get down there right away and take care of things.
I want them eliminated.
Something's come up.
Something is coming up in exactly 30 seconds. Now get going.
Yes, sir, Chief. Geronimo!
Just go, you big poof.
Oh, Wilbur!
Dear God, I hate theater people.
Sir, should we get on to wars or starvation or anything? Or...
Oh, Mrs. Muir.
I love it when I get a call in my pants.
Just answer my hairdryer here.
Chief, Wilbur, make yourself invisible.
Oh, I almost forgot.
He's trying to have a Montclair moment.
Hey, now they'll get immaculate reception. Sorry.
Yeah, you know, I had an angel rotting in my chimney once. Sad.
I'm sorry, Chief, but I've got to get organized. Besides, no one can see me up here. Yes, sir.
There he is, officer.
I'm down off the roof.
Uh-huh. Look, there's a Frisbee in the gutter.
Oh, no. Angel dust. It's a rattlesnake.
They live in a dollhouse.
You know, they should fire Grandma as their decorator.
I'm leaving you.
Oh, I thought I was leaving you.
You got everything?
Everything, including you.
Oh, so hot.
Well, let's go then.
It's the Pope about the one sexual position.
They're on to us.
Hello. Jeff, this is Gordon. Oh, hello, Gordon. And goodbye, Gordon. Mary and I are just leaving.
Now, wait a minute. Something's come up.
It can't come up. When I finished the score for the show, you said I could take Mary on our honeymoon. We waited a year now, and we're going.
Now, hold on, Jeff. It's Sonia. Her wishing number. The words are okay, but she doesn't care much about the music. If we don't have a new tune by tomorrow morning, she's not going to sign for the show.
Look, Gordon, rehearsals don't start for 4 weeks yet, and
I haven't had it in years.
we're on our honeymoon.
Now, listen, Jeff.
E.G. Marshall is
If you
here.
don't come up with that new music, there won't be any show and there won't be any honeymoon. Now, you can write a new melody in 24 hours. There's no problem at all. You must have at least a dozen old tunes lying around.
The wishing song?
I want to have sex.
No problem at all.
And me completely out of blow.
Excuse me while I light my spleef.
What would Liberace do? Oh, I better not do that.
One of 32 short films about this guy.
Let's see. What rhymes with blue balls?
Wait a minute. I work for Otis Elevators. I don't write music.
Oh, Mickey Rourke came over to help.
No inspiration, darling?
I couldn't write the farmer and the dill today.
Why would you want to write him?
A temperamental ballerina. I'd like
Take
to...
it easy. Look, it's way past dinner time and you haven't eaten lunch yet.
Well, I had 3 packs.
I'm not hungry.
I'll fix some coffee.
I'll give this to the man in the kitchen.
Oh, another one of your scores has fallen apart.
Yes? Hello, Mary?
What are you wearing?
Yes, Sonia.
You tell Jeffrey, the dear boy, that I love his words. But I want more wishing in the wishing song.
You're absolutely right. He couldn't agree with you more. He's working on it right now. It's almost finished.
So shut up.
Goodbye.
Copper bottom bitch. Another sandwich, dear?
I pull hard enough, I can snap my head off.
I wish I had a castle in the sky.
Well, wish in one hand and crap in the other and see which piles up first.
Away up high where bluebirds like to fly.
I wish I could have sex with Louis Nye.
A cozy little castle with 100 rooms or more.
I wouldn't have to dress like Tipper Gore.
With stars for windows, clouds for rugs, a rainbow for a door. I wish...
Honey, I'm trying to compose in here. If you could keep it down.
I just wish I had a decent kitchen.
Huh, angels work about as hard as road crews.
A little pecorino.
Poppies.
I wish.
Mm-hmm.
I wish the faucet wouldn't drip all day.
Aim high, sister!
Oh, I wish Hardware Hank hadn't done my kitchen.
I wish that refrigerator door would close and stay closed.
Oh, sure. Everyone dump on the refrigerator. Fine, I'll close.
Miss Betty Furness in the new Westinghouse.
I wish I had a stove whose pilot light was always lit.
Well, don't look for it now. It's only available in the year 2000.
Furthermore, a kitchen phone at hand when friends call up to chat a bit. Hello, yes, this is Mary. How are you? Bye. They say your kitchen dazzles every eye. A brand new sink, a built-in oven,
Mary, this is
a
important.
new refrigerator, and
Get out of the house. It's a terrible accident.
kitchen phone,
Don't get to
a
hospital.
bright red phone.
But you know,
Gotta go, goodbye,
there's blood and everything. The nuclear reactor exploded.
I'll call you later.
It's all part of my kitchen fantasy.
No.
Have some bear gall juice, honey.
I wish my living room were all redone.
I think owning a newspaper would be fun.
Drapes, new rugs, oh, this is fun.
My God, honey, what have you done to our lives?
It's nice to have a telephone to blend with my new drapes and rugs. A living room that's all our own.
Bang, 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 bang.
Honey, I can't stop smiling on hell.
Bubby and Sissy, aren't they wonderful?
Hey, this might actually be sex right here. What do you think?
Okay, where can I put you, honey? There.
I wrote this one for Scott Thorson.
Meanwhile, soldiers are dying in the mud in North Korea.
Ah, who cares? That's her come with her look.
The bedroom should be changed completely too.
Yeah, hang a parachute, put up the beer can collection.
Perhaps a color scheme of gold and blue.
That's about as sexy as a garage.
New furniture and lots of room for all my clothes. On second thought, I might try Dusty Road.
One bed's for them, the other one's for little grandma.
Well, Jeff and I were going to get the racing car beds, but we decided on these.
A lady likes to have a chance to change her mind.
No, none of that.
Like a yellow room with turquoise and white. And maybe a telephone that lights up at night. I wish I may. I wish might.
Ah, sort of a westerny, ginghamy, oriental, Danish, modern-esque prairie school sort of thing, huh?
Pills. Where are the pills?
We gotta get out of here. I smell gas.
Hello? Hello? They hung up.
Here's how far I've gotten. Law.
Probably Gordon sitting there like a vulture. Call him back.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have him in a day or two, but not tonight. I haven't got one idea left to rub against tonight.
Don't say rub, or grind, or moist, or hard, or gristle.
His line's busy.
We'll try it again. If he and Sonia can't wait, I don't care what they do.
Get away from me.
Honey, is that a gay man on a Johnson's roof?
Should we get a gay man for our roof, honey?
Why don't we call him later?
No. Now.
All right.
Yeah, I'm your damn secretary, fine.
Honey, your cocaine is all over the phone.
Wait a minute. Do that again.
Yeah, okay, now rustle your skirt. Now flap your arms and run the vacuum.
Yeah. Why not?
I'll call someone to write this song.
Again. Do it again.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Yeah.
Sure, for a tuneless sort of thing.
Don't worry about my carpal tunnel syndrome or anything.
Good boy, you can be trained.
Really love your peaches, wanna shake your treat. Oh, damn, you ruined it again.
Hello? Oh, hello, Gordon.
I've been trying to get Jeff. Sonia's here. How's it coming?
Wonderful. You want to hear something?
You bet. I'll turn on the speakerphone. I want Sonia to hear it.
Fine. Listen to this.
I wish I had a castle in the sky, away up where the bluebirds fly. A castle with the sky full of
Crap, we're opening tomorrow, too.
windows, clouds for ranch, a rainbow for a dome.
Jeff, we're having some trouble hearing with... Hold on. I'm trying to get the speakerphone working, Jeff. Hey, wait a minute. I'm trying playing the song until the speakerphone... I'll get in there. How the hell does this thing work? Aren't the songs from the beginning? We can't... Speakerphone...
Hey, leave room for the Holy Ghost.
Welcome to Shakey's! Elton John was here.
This would be a good companion film with a racer head.
Love it. Such rhythm, such spirit, such reparture.
That's it, kids. Bring it in, Jeff, and go on your honeymoon.
Walter Cronkite approves.
Jackets? Condoms? Lingerie for me and you?
Let's go to your mother's. The baby will lock up.
Okay, Jeff, we're all set on this end. Go right ahead.
The monks of St. Gregory work on their next big chart-busting hit.
I'll just order the hit.
Chief, this is Wilbur. Mission accomplished. I'll be right out. Right.
Now I can do the decorating.
Now I'll see what Tad and Bryce are up to.
I'm losing his pattern, Captain.
The following scene contains graphic sexual content.
Wait a minute. What the hell was that about anyway?
What is it?